Hi everyone, it's Rohan from Varatech. How are you? So today I want to talk to you about password managers. Now, password managers are a very underutilized tool within the business world, and I could probably hazard a guess and say that you actually probably don't use one in your business. Now, whether you are a solopreneur or you've got 10, 20, 30, 40 members of staff, you should genuinely be using a password manager. Now, password manager, what is it? It's literally, as it says on the tin, it is a tool that manages all your passwords. So you don't have to remember them. Now, we all forget our passwords from time to time, and it's an absolute pain to click on that lost password button and try and recover your password. It just takes time. Whereas if you've got a password manager, it's just one click and it fills it in for you, and away you go, sorted. And yes, even I forget my passwords as well. There's so many. So yes, I do use a password manager as well. So here's 3 things that you should consider when you get a password manager. Number 1, make sure that it has a 256-bit encrypted vault. Okay, make sure the vault is encrypted, because this is where all your passwords and your personal information is going to be stored. So make sure it's got an encrypted vault. Number 2, two-factor authentication. If you aren't using two-factor authentication already with on other platforms, you need to make sure that you're using it with your password manager. Really easy. It's usually via an app. Sometimes it can be via text message or even an email, but app is probably the best way. Google Authenticate. You do have all these other ones as well that you could potentially use, as long as it's compatible with the password manager. But two-factor authentication, make sure that it allows two-factor authentication to access your vault. And number 3, help files. Make sure there are extensive help files. And when you set up a password manager, you need to make sure that if you get stuck, that there is help available to you. And the help files are an indication of how well that application can solve your problem. So make sure there are extensive help files available for you. Bonus information. As a business, you want to make sure that whichever password manager you use, that it has what is known as emergency access. Okay, so if an employee was to leave suddenly for whatever reason, you want to make sure that you can access all of those passwords created by that user, and them passwords go to a designated admin or manager, whoever it might be. Okay, so make sure that whatever password manager you use, it has emergency access. There are probably 3 that I would recommend. So the first one is LastPass, the second one is Bitwarden, and the third one is Keeper. So all 3 of these meet the 3 criteria that I just said: the encrypted vault, the two-factor authentication, and extensive help files. LastPass and Bitwarden do have free versions. Bitwarden is open source. Keeper is a premium product. It's probably the best premium product, and it's actually one that I personally use. In fact, Keeper encrypts individual passwords as well. So as well as the vault, it encrypts individual entries as well. So those are 3 to consider, but let me know what you're using. If you're already using a password manager, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you're using one of these. If you're using one of these, let me know how you're getting on with it. Thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to drop a comment below. I'll see you in my next video. Take care.